plaintiff, Erica Watson, says when she started dating the defendant, he claimed he was no longer married. However, Erica discovered that he was still married when his wife called Erica and told her to leave him alone. Erica is suing for a cell phone bill, a loan, and emotional distress. Defendant Lavelle Hayes says he knew Erica was not girlfriend material, and he was upfront about this because he did not want to lead Erica on. But he claims Erica was still a real-life fatal attraction. Lavelle denies owing Erica and says she's only suing because she's angry that he cut her off.
Start with you.
Okay, I've been doing this. I've been going to the bar about 5 years. I met Lavelle Hayes, aka Big Red. Says he's a club promoter, but it's actually not even a club. It's a bar, and it's about this big. So he hit me up on Facebook about a year ago, stating that he was interested. So
well, why wouldn't he just talk to you when he saw you?
I don't know.
Go ahead.
So word around town was he was married. So I asked him about his marriage. He said, I'm free as a bird as of today.
Did he have his ring on?
Did he have?
Wedding ring. When you,
no, he didn't.
When people are married, they usually have a wedding ring. And you saw him how often in the club?
Every Friday.
Every Friday. For how long?
About 5 years.
For 5 years,
yeah.
Every Friday you would see him.
I never seen
and
a
at
wedding
some
ring.
point, you never saw the ring?
Mm-mm. Even when he was married, I never seen a ring.
What is it that made you think he was? Maybe we should start there.
Everybody was telling me he was still married.
Oh, so it's gossip that made you think he was still married. Okay, and when you approached him, he told you what?
That he's no longer married to her.
Okay, and you believed the gossip instead of him.
Well, she actually said that she was his wife.
Oh, you approached his wife?
No, she approached me. She approached me.
Saying what?
I called him while he was in the hospital, and I'm calling to check on him to see how he doing.
Yeah, that's when you get caught. When you go to the hospital, all your women come and check on you. They gotta do that because they gotta prove their love. So ladies, whenever your man's in the hospital, just sit there all day. And any of those sisters or cousins that show up that you've never seen before, that's what it is. Go ahead. Brothers, I'm sorry. I'm trying to get me a book like Steve Harvey. Tell the men secrets and then I'll become popular. Go ahead. What happened?
Well, another reason why I believe this.
I don't want to hear this hospital visit story.
Actually, I wasn't.
You were calling the hospital, and then what?
He's been in and out the hospital for like.
We're talking about
lately.
this time
but
when
this
the wife
time,
called.
Which was the last time. I'm calling his phone to make sure he's okay, and she answered the phone and say, "This is his wife. You are stressing him out. Do not call his phone anymore." So before I could say anything, she hung up.
So she told you were aggravating his condition.
Right.
Was he in there for stress? Well, if all these women, you would be stressed out. You give me some background.
Pretty much, she was calling my phone. I wasn't there. I had some type of stress attack or something. And
told you. I'm sorry. Does that help? All right now?
Yes, I'm fine.
All
now.
right. You had a stress issue that drove you to the hospital.
Right.
And you just happened to have all these women.
I was there. My ex happened to come in. You know, while they had me there hooked up on the machines, she was discussing with me like, what's stressing you out, what's going on? And I said, I'm getting constant belligerent and battering and harassment from situations and I don't know how to handle or approach it with Ms. Watson. So it just so happened Ms. Watson started calling to check on me, which is fine. Ms. Watson has always been a good friend. But the whole pushing the relationship card, that's some delusional temptation, just my imagination stuff. So it's pretty much, it's just, I know I pushed the issue that we're just friends. She said, okay, it's fine. And then all of a sudden, 5 minutes later, 20 minutes later, 2 days later, because it's been 6 or 7 times that I have pushed this issue with her, just back at, oh, baby this and baby that. I'm not your baby. I don't have a woman. If I got rid of a wife, what do I need with a woman? But here's the thing is, it's just like, I decided I was going to try to date Miss Watson and everything, and it wasn't for me, so I played the free card.
Why wasn't she for you?
Because I felt like I wouldn't have been right by her, you know what I'm saying, instead of just leading her on and dragging her through a relationship that wasn't going to be.
Good guy.
I cut it down.
Ma'am, did he let you know that he wasn't ready for a commitment?
No. I mean, being that he's 20 years older than me. I mean, I believed everything that he said to me. Like, he gave me this promise ring, promising me that he'll never hurt me. So he did lead me on.
So you believed, and he said he was committed to a monogamous relationship?
Yes.
Okay. All right, what are you suing him for? Tell me about the phone bill and the loan.
Well, the phone bill, he knew I had a Sprint account. So in November, he asked me.
November of?
2011.
All right.
He asked me to get on my Sprint account so he can get the iPhone for his promotional business. So I agreed to do it. But the agreement was verbally, and I expressed to him that, you know, I would do this only if you paid the entire phone bill every month.
There's two people on the plan. You wanted him to pay for both, and it was in exchange for you putting it in your name.
Right.
All right, go ahead.
So he agreed, and he always made inconsistent payments, always. It was never on time. I would have to make payments in order to keep the phone on.
So how much are you suing him for today, and what time period?
The phone is $1,232.
Okay, for what months?
It started in November.
You have a list of the months? Sir, what do you want to tell me about the phone bill before we get to the loans?
It's like, I feel like I'm in a real life Fatal Attraction thing. That used to be my favorite movie, but now it's like I'm waking up every day wondering. I'm wondering if there's a rabbit boiling on my stove. You know what I'm saying? I mean, honestly, I have copy of text messages here where she has wished death on me. Next thing you know, my blood pressure's through the roof. I'm like, really?
Your blood pressure's through the roof because you try to manage all these women.
What women?
Let's get to the phone bill. Do you owe? If not, why?
It's exactly what happened. Miss Watson bought me an iPhone for Christmas that year. That was a Christmas present to me. She paid for the phone. I agreed to pay my bill. You're not my woman, so why am I paying your bill? I paid it when I got it. If I didn't have it this week, I still paid it. I walked into Sprint myself and paid on my phone line. I have a statement right here with Sprint
From
that
the
shows.
phone?
Yes.
All right. Doyle, let me see what he has, please.
I have it highlighted for you so you can see that. That's my number that's highlighted.
Your unpaid loan, ma'am. How much and when did he agree to repay?
Okay, so about the loan, I took out a Title Max loan for my car for him. He said he wanted to use it for his promotional business again. You know, we went down this road again with the phone issue. It was a problem. So this time I said, you know what? I will only do this for you if you sign a promissory note.
When was this?
This was May. So before.
You have that?
Yes.
Okay. Sir, you want to tell me about this agreement?
Sure. The agreement. We went back and forth about business. She went and got the title loan, which is fine. I signed a handwritten promissory note that we both did about the whole situation. I have paid it. Every time it's time to pay it, she meets me at the place. I pay it.
So why do you think she's suing you over it?
She's suing me because she's emotionally wrecked because I don't want to be her man.
And you're saying that's the same reason she's suing you about the bill?
These are issues that never came about till I made sure and put my foot down that I did not want to be with you.
How many times did he pay the full bill since November 11?
Like he always paid edit. He never paid like the entire.
Yet, May of 12, you loaned him some money. The man who never kept up with the bill he already owed you.
Yes, we was in a relationship. We was.
And now
I trusted him. I'm sorry, I did.
How could you trust somebody and they haven't paid you in several months?
I mean, because I just was like, you know, whatever is materialistic.
And this says he was to pay you back when?
It doesn't say, but we had a verbal agreement that it was 3 months.
No, you have a written agreement. You can only go with the written agreement. And so what does this indicate in terms of payment? When was he supposed to pay?
Well, he's supposed to pay every 20th of the month. And
and has he?
He's been inconsistent. It's always late. They're always calling me.
But he has paid or not?
He paid.
Inconsistent, but he paid.
He didn't pay this last month.
Sir?
I already talked to Alex that runs the place, and he will see me on the 1st. We already talked about it. He said because he didn't know what to do as far as coming in as a witness or whatever, because he only knows me to pay the bill. It's not behind, and they never chased her, so this is not even.
So, ma'am, why would you sue him?
Because every month they will call me every month.
Yeah, but it didn't hurt your credit. I believe him now. I believe that you are retaliating because he has not breached this agreement. He's kept his payments up, and therefore I'm going to dismiss your case. This contract shows that he is not delinquent, yet you are suing him. You also allege that he was going to pay the entire bill, and I don't believe you. Ma'am, I'm going to dismiss your claim. Have a good day.
If you wake up and smell the coffee, I'm a promoter, so I don't deal with that at all. So therefore, like I said, I took care. I came out here. She wanted me out here. I'm here. The judge had his calling. She didn't know what she was doing. I knew what I'm doing. Don't play grown man games. That's all I can say.
He gonna keep doing what he doing. I don't know how I'm gonna get my car paid off. I don't even want to see him nor talk to him, but he still signed an agreement that he's gonna pay the whole loan. So I don't know what to do after this.